Ini kalau suara kipas ya. Aduh, kipas nih. Oh ya, jadi ada chat ya. Ngapain bang? Van. Apa? Permainan bang, anjir, rampok maksud lu? Enggak ada. Bajingan PT berapa sih gua? Candice. Ya kali hard PT, cok. Bajigur. Gasik. Even. Mau habis udah. Aduh. Asli musik cilok nih nggak sembuh-sembuh, cok. Mau ngapain aku apa nih? Kasih dendro. Wah, pas banget aku nih pakai Nahida. Hai.
And I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Semuanya dendro. Nggak ada yang
I'm not the friend who
elektro.
comes here for words of comfort or encouragement.
Oh, ada yang pyro.
But when it comes to weighing the costs of your actions,
and
ask
cause
away.
them no harm.
Party apa ini? Bodoh lah. Ini baru berguna. Aku tinggal diam aja santai kayak gini. Kalian yang kerja aja ya, gua santai. Tinggal cekrik doang ini. Masih buff. Ngambil ini. Ngambil ini.
I see everything.
Ngambil ini. Ulti.
Make yourself sefuh. Everybody hold hands.
Bacor bener kan. Oh, itu gunanya.
I see everything.
PT 71 ya sekarang ya. Kocak banget sih. Nih berguna rahasia elementor, kita pakai aja udah. Buset. Enggak. Agak terlalu ada yang masuk konsul gue. Ini aja deh.
Watch this.
Temple of Wisdom. Hey.
Langsung bom ini. Karena di delay apa ya bomnya?
yourself.
Oh my, you
Everyone hold hands.
Kocak, siapa mati itu? Cukup banget dia itu. Ya dapat 20 doang ya lah.
Many ladies in the court of Fontaine like to spray their perfume onto a delicate lace fan, allowing them to generate a pleasant fragrance with each flick of the wrist.
Ambil koin kan? Oh iya. Just give me my money ya. Meme apa tuh, meme sampah. Gak penasaran kalau gue ke depan sini ngapain sih? Oh nggak apa-apa. Ah gimana anak ini? Ada magnetnya kan? Aduh, aduh. Diam.
Something on your mind again?
Would you mind
Let's
coming
work
with
through
me?
it together.
Nggak ada crit,
Two
yang
heads
perlu
are better
crit.
than one.
Apa itu crit?
Make yourself a home. Everyone hold hands.
Nah cepet dan kenapa dia gue diem aja.
Hey. The Temple of Wisdom.
Mati aja. Mati 2 biji tuh karena ada tuh.
I can.
Ini apa sih?
Blood.
Oh, ada yang jatuh.
Make yourselves a home.
Lebar juga itu, woi. Ini gerak lagi. Kena aja.
Everyone hold hands. I see
Mana bang
everything.
using gala streaming? Pengen ngerusuh gua di situ. Meledak, wih. Beneran meledak.
Temple of Wisdom.
Mana nih, Alkino? Oh, udah sih. Untung gua sempat kebur. Nggak sempat ini. Oh, sempat juga ternyata. Beri gua alasan kenapa gua harus gacha Xiaolin. lagi padahal. Oh lo. Nah, terus kita ngapain nih game ini? Eropal mau udah damage. Kasual gua tuh udah damage. Buat apa cuman? Violen tuh sama kayak Kazuha ya, bedanya versi Geo dia. Gue cuma lihat kabar doang sih, next patch apa ya? Kalau misalnya Nopal Riran, gue bakal ambil C2 nya dia.
Can we play banker next time?
Gue jawab kok. Tuh, tadi gue lagi di luar jadi gak sempat jawab. Nopal gue nih ada yang kurang, yang crit damage-nya itu kurang. Gantung banget asli. Apa yang perlu gue ganti? Ini jadi diganti nih. Ganti sih crit damage. Coba gue ganti HP. Apa crit damage hilang ntar. Bang, ini krim gimana bang? Minggu santai. Nanti gue bikin server juga sekalian. Gak ada yang salah sih, artefaknya bagus-bagus semua, gak ada yang salah. Cuma ada rasanya ada yang kurang itu. Mana ya? Paling bener gue harus ambil weaponnya. Ambil weapon si Nopal PT berapa sih? PT 1 ya, udah inget. Udah lah. Gue dalain tadi. Pantas saya sini habis 60. Dan jalannya Yelan buka nggak hari ini? Nggak buka lagi. Nah, ini Jumat nih kemarin kocak. Siapa ya yang belum gue naikin jalannya ya? Ini ada apa? Jumat juga. Anjir, kenapa banyak beda Jumat Sabtu? Nggak bisa gue naikin, cok. Tuh, Jumat Minggu, kebanyakan Jumat Minggu akhir. Apa yang gue naikin ini? Udah naikin karakter aja lah. Tapi kan ini kode resin ya. Alah. Craft masih ada itu. Bener loh. Ntar berapa print apa sih dia? Skill dia yang naikin dulu ya. Itu nggak ada ini tapi gue cok. Oh, yang gambarnya pedang. Yang gambarnya pedang. Weh, banyak ternyata. Gacor. Ada berapa biji itu gua? Nah, sekarang tinggal ini. Nah, ya kita aja langsung. Aku sempat farm anjir. Lawan paus satu ini kayaknya nge-lag ntar weh. Paus ini elemennya apa sih? Weakness dia yang nggak ada weaknessnya pak. Woi, apa iki partinya?
We may leave at any time.
Gua coba ini dulu dah. Anjir. Kocak. Nih batuk-batuk nggak sembuh-sembuh anjir dari minggu lalu. HP. Kocak lambat lu ay. Delay banget kamu ini. Ngasihin pokok delay. Apaan ini? Tunggu dulu. Oh, ini mah partian ini gua ini. Kemana saja aku? Aduh. Engine kemana saja? Wah, belajar banyak PR. Kacau nih party gue ini.
Ready for anything.
Party apa nih, kacau semua aja. Aku pengen main game lain. Oh my god. Kamu ini.
Let's make her a little.
Itu ada bar apa itu?
I see everything.
Hancur.
Everyone hold hands.
Oh, nggak kena. Kocak. Ya. Maaf di Genshin ini nggak ada autonya gitu, atau lock enemy-nya gitu. Mandi. Di pos paling lama yang pernah gua lawan ini. Now.
Things are about to get dicey.
Wah,
Busted.
kecil dia aja.
Process of elimination.
I'll settle this.
Alamak, macam mana aku lawan itu ni? Ubur-ubur.
I see everything. Get with me.
Alamak, ngolek.
Flicker.
Guhit ya? Bisa guhit gak? Oh, gak bisa guhit. Aduh. yang greget gua main game ini ya. Wah. Kena.
Our bond is strong.
Cooldown. Lama emang ini bosnya. Datang dari lautan bintang nun jauh di sana. Gua baca deskripsinya malah. Ini yang hitbar lagi nih. Yes. Buset. Ada rasa cok, apa-apaan. Tunggu Dian lagi dah. Tidur. Makanya gue jangan main bos ini, bos lama aja. Mending lawan Raiden ya, lebih greget. Wih. Apa-apaan tuh cuk? Buset. Lepas cuy. Makan di daun.
Out of my way. Gotcha.
Lama-lamain aja gue tuh. Mati. Lagi. Fuck. Wah, bajingan. Iya. Wah, gitu kayak. Busuk. Tidur cok, ngantuk aja. Bos apaan coba. Apa sih, gue mau kesini loh. Game ngantuk ini, aduh, skip lah. Mata aku udah lelah ini. Buang, game ngantuk kenapa dimainin? Audience. Ya. Banyak juga ya. Ntar. Nice. Shit. Tanpa. Ini boleh lah. Gue mau naikin ya. Ini mah ampas, kenapa gue simpan, kocak. Maaf ini ya dah. Paling kini colong maaf lu. Malam. Gabut ya bang, sama sih. Selamat datang di streamer tidak niat ini. Sering merosting game-game tertentu kayak Genshin ini. Aduh. Berapa menit cok lawan bos yang gini doang, lawan dapatin itu ah. Oh iya, utamanya itu bener aja. Ayo kita gacha artefak yang barusan gua dapat. Ini ya, Hydra damage bonus. Ini Al crit damage dong. Oh yeah, lo sini lo banget cuk. Depu, diam kamu ya. Jangan lagi happy-happynya aku ini. Bajingan. Game kikir. Oke, ini masih ada kesempatan, ayo gacha. Oh my god. Apa-apaan itu attack 15%. Siapa coba yang make ini? Wah, ini juga lupa gua anu nih. Aku kok ada Raiden. Kode Raiden bagus ini. Yang Raiden gue yang munculnya bukan Raiden, malah muncul Mona. Aduh, ini sisa quest-quest yang bikin ngantuk ini. Lama-lama main Cookie Mama juga aku ini. Ayo dah, lihat lu bisa di crafting. Ini atasin. Ini ada nyesel sih sampai di gua crownin brengsek. Tahu-taunya cuma gara-gara pasif ini nih. Apa ya yang pengen aku upgrade ya? Apa ya? Nggak ada, ya udah yuk. Aduh, kesapa lagi nih? Jangan bilang questnya kayak anak-anak jadi sebut. Ntar muncul. Nggak ada fitur skip sih. Ini kalau fitur skip enak nih. Kayak game sebelah. Oke, semalesin ya, kita bersiap pendapat.
According to the map, we should be getting close. Let's search
Woi,
the
kamu
area.
para brengsek sini kamu.
Get away from me!
Pengen si putus timu, paksa emang kita ini.
Where did you come from? So strong. Let's get out of here, boy.
Ya, apa nih?
Well, they didn't put up much of a fight.
Thank you so much. I thought saved by the trap.
Blah blah blah
Sorry.
blah blah.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Chevin, a gem artisan.
Ada voice-nya ya?
I'm not usually this lucky, but she did, huh? I didn't mean to make her worry. I wasn't planning to be gone longer than... But then, I discovered a new seam of volcanic crystal near the shadow pin. It's a large... I dug up a whole bunch... I panicked.
It's the situation.
I left most of them for Tlasoli. And poor... That's right. Or, well, she used to. Now she... Because of her daughter.
Curhat
Even as
anjir.
Nechka's ill... Still, her condition has been slowly improving ever since. She's still weak, of course. She often writes to Shilona in a pair. Her birthday's in a few days, so... Plus...
Yeah,
I'm sure she and her... Alright. Actually, it's all thanks to you that I managed to bring back... You deserve a reward for helping us protect something...
Hey, the pirate! We don't need anything fancy.
Don't worry. But, I'll...
Ngelonjak anjir. Top hell nah. Sini dulu bos. Semoga nih quest nggak panjang-panjang amat lah. Ngantuk.
Oh, you're early. Looking forward to your gift?
Cute. Can't be. She had to give a...
I've already asked someone to swing by and... Let's go then. Do you mind watching...
Waduh. Bawa quest panjang ini. Iya. Aduh. Game serak dong, bijir. Apa itu? Aduh. Apa sih? Pencet ini loh. Jam dulu bentar. Di bawah apa di atas?
Here we are.
Apa sih yang bikin
Nice,
para streamer Genshin itu
Slasoli,
rame
open
gitu?
up. Slasoli?
Bingung sendiri.
That's strange.
Cuma game gini doang.
Huh. The door's
Banyak
locked.
bacotnya.
But she shouldn't be out at this time of day. Hey, Nechka! Nechka!
Ngobrol.
What if something happened to the two of them? What if...
Let's not overthink things. They were doing just fine the last time I was here. Still, I told Slasoli we were
Hey, what's that over there? Looks like a Tapetlosaur net.
That's right. Slasoli has a Tapetlosaur companion.
Mending.
If I remember right, its name... When she was still in the forging business, she'd often have a... But since Nechka fell ill... Wait a minute. What the... This place...
Whoa, look at all these broken boxes. Something...
How... Alright, how is it that every single time Imish...
Things have been looking really rough for Natlan lately. The tracks ended this cliff. Could the Tapetlosaur have climbed up the mountain? Let's head up there and see.
Wah, tadi.
Just waiting around won't do us any good. Let's go and see if there's anything we can do to help.
Apa itu? Anjir, bom. Ah. Ini mau berdinding.
Huh. There really is a Tapetlosaur up here. Might not be... Paimon still doesn't see any...
Hey, Traveler! Paimon!
That's Chevin's voice!
Come down, quick! Slasoli's here!
Huh? We just got up here and Tlasoli's back already? What a coincidence. Well, guess this means we should head back. Why is the tapetlosaur coming along? Whoa, hey, don't run, you'll hit us!
Ya, disensor ah. Apa ini?
Yangu, come here. Are you being naughty again? That's a good Saurian. You must be hungry. Sorry. All right, run along and play now. Sorry, you two. I was waiting for you at home when Nechka... Well, she snuck out and ran... She said she just wanted to pick some flowers for our guests. But she ended up getting lost along the way.
Yeah, Kevin...
She's still very weak. The shock and the cold winds certainly didn't help, but it's... That said...
Don't worry about it. Her health definitely comes first.
Yes, she jumps over, seeing how she is now.
Hey, cheer up. We do appreciate that she tried to welcome us with flowers.
Yeah, what did you get us?
Well, it's a blaze gem inscription. I made it from the purest ore, so it's almost completely resistant to erosion.
Anti-karat ya.
The techniques used to make it are all... when I first met... But then Chevin...
Blaze gem. Quite the sales pitch, don't you think?
Wow, that description really does make it seem special.
Tlasoli's blaze gem inscriptions really are... Word of mouth isn't always reliable as information, but the words inscribed on these... It's the perfect gift for a dear friend or significant other.
Yeah, let's get one! That way, our names will be together forever!
You deserve it. You saved...
Chevin, I thought I...
Don't you start acting
Well then, thank you both. Nechka should be well by then. She'll be very excited to meet you.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Hold on.
You never know. You do?
No, don't listen to that.
In any case, it's up to...
Oh no, it's the tapetlosaur again! Quick, someone stop it! Paimon doesn't...
Also, if you don't mind, Tlasoli, I dropped it when I was attacked earlier. I tried fixing it myself, but I just couldn't get it to stay.
Just leave it to me. I'll make it as good as new. Thank you, Chevin, for going all...
It was nothing.
You're right. Yangu, behave yourself. I'll feed you in just a second. I'll have Chevin contact you once everything's ready, Traveler. Maybe we'll even line it up with Nechka's birthday.
Oh, that sounds great! We'll look forward to all the good food, and we'll make sure we're ready to eat.
Rasanya yang ngomong bibir aja mah Paimon doang.
Anyway, see you around, Tlasoli!
Gerak aja bibirnya.
Look after yourselves. Nechka is going to be so happy to meet you.
The hell? Oh iya, bersambung. Baru ingat gua. Wah. Pendek banget ternyata. Cukup lama juga sih. Terus dunia. Apa sih? Kayaknya bau juga deh. penasaran.
Hi, I'm Looney. Are you here to help find the baby saurians?
And I'm Toba. You must be the helpers that we've been waiting for.
It's nice to meet you too, but we're... Oh, but Uncle Sanka said he was gonna send some of his friends over to help us. You sure he didn't mean you? Yeah, sorry. Whatever this is about, it sounds like wrong end of the stick.
Darn it! We've been tricked, Hooney. I should have known that Glasses Guy was a con artist.
What are we supposed to do about the baby saurians now? It's okay, Hooney. Don't worry. Why don't you tell us what happened? There's been a lot of unrest in the tribe lately, and my dad's saurian got injured. Her name's Nana, and she has 3 little babies. After what happened to Nana, her babies were so scared that they ran off and hid. I'm really worried about... If Nana is your dad's saurian, why isn't he the one looking for them? My dad's one of the elders, so he's busy getting ready for Turnfire Night. It's a really important ceremony. I didn't think it would take very long.
Yeah, he was so selfish.
It's all right. Don't let him get to you. We're here now, and we'll help you, because we care. They should be. I already managed. Really?
Awesome. You gotta be careful out on the cliff.
Ujian. Itu kalau nggak salah daerah angin tuh.
Looney said the baby saurians are on the cliff, so let's find a way up.
Oh, ya Allah. Seriusnya. Hai. Hai, Ju. Banget, yo. No. Oh. Tuh yang Wayfos kalau bikin sesuatu yang emot jagonya ya.
We found them!
Kejauh.
Wait, but what's that other... Well, if it isn't the gruesome twosome who wormed their way into our servant circle of friends. Still awestruck from the last time? Very well. You heathens leave us no choice. The almighty Dragon Lord. Wait, aren't you like Kenichi's sidekick? What the heck are you going on about? You're somehow managing to be even more annoying than the last time we met. Silence! Who are you calling sidekick? We are the Dragon Supreme, sovereign ruler of the nation of... We shall have you know that last time, were it not for Kenichi's earnest pleading on your behalf, you would have received not a... Oh, come on, you talk big, but Kenichi clearly has you under lock and key. That's great, sovereign to you. You dare invite the wrath of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How. You will burn in Turnfire. If you must know, our humble servant begged us to investigate an abyss incident near Hoytsidland. An abyss incident? See this little lizard? Its mother, a medium-sized lizard, came under the influence of abyssal power. In her confusion, she attacked my servant's tribe, then assailed her own offspring. Yikes! So how is she doing now? She was but a lowly bug fighting against the power of the abyss. Naturally. So, leaping from a cliff?
Aku denger bacotan aja ini.
My dear anemic. Anemic what? Suspicious. If you're not here... Potty mouth on that guy! Paimon is furious! Still, good to know about the abyss threat, huh? Wasn't expecting that.
Wow, you're back off.
I'm so glad that the babies are all. You're welcome. Piece of cake. You're not from Natland, right? Because your clothes look different than ours. Hey, you must be tired after all that climbing.
Yeah, please come.
By the sound of it, glasses. Well, his clothes sure weren't. You know what? Now that I... Really? Maybe he was the suspicious outlander that Ahau meant. Sure, if you're interested. Oh, let me think. Oh, please, mister. I've told you so many stories already. When are you gonna help me find the baby soul?
Just one more story.
Oh,
One more,
ini
I
anu.
swear. Why don't you tell me more
Ini
about
gue inget
that
banget
ball?
nih.
I heard that there was a huge transparent ball of fire that used to burn 500 years ago, 1,000 years.
Oh, you mean Turnfire. That's where the ancient name Malipo comes from.
Oh, wow. So it was the origin of an ancient name.
There's a story behind every ancient name. The legend goes that the Turnfire first appeared in the... Turnfire is different from normal.
Why? What happens if you turn back?
As soon as you turn around, poof! You get burned to a crisp.
Well, good golly gee. I mean, it's one thing to singe someone's clothes, but burning people...
Right? How nasty is it to burn someone from behind and not even let them turn around to look?
Yes, shocking behavior. Now, let me guess. Eventually,
Good guess, Uncle Glasses. Seems like you really know your stuff. The hero was called Yupanqui. He's the ancestor of our tribe.
Yupanqui was friends with Ochkon the Tyrant, and also Shibalanke, the first Pyro Archon. He was working as an ordnance officer for the Grand Alliance. He didn't like how Ochkon was such a cruel tyrant. So, he stole the Turnfire and threw it at the Ochkon's army. The soldiers couldn't defend against it, and they all got turned, and that's how our ancestors set our people free. But, just as he was about to leave the city, he thought he heard Ochkon calling.
But Ochkon wasn't there. All he saw was a city burned black, an army in ruins, and
A split second later, the flames he saw burst out from inside his eyes.
all it took was a single glance. As soon as he...
the question is, was this the price he paid for stealing the Turnfire?
Nobody knows the answer. But the fire that consumed Yupanqui burned more fiercely than any... And then...
The grown-ups say that it lights up the path that leads to the next life. It's like a final look back at your life, where you have to answer for everything you did.
Ah, a fine parable indeed. So, is it true?
I don't know. I think it's just a story.
Either way, I assume this name has been passed down.
Sure has. It went to Burkina, the hero that we celebrate on Turnfire Night. But that was 500 years ago.
Yeah, and now it belongs to Kanich. So we often call him Malipo Kanich.
Kinich, huh?
All right, Uncle Glasses, that's enough.
I would, but doesn't the legend of the Turnfire teach us not to look back? Tell me more about this Kinich guy. One more story. No? Careful, Toba. You look dangerously close to cursing me out right now. Tut tut.
Uncle, you'd better not be trying to trick us, or the Turnfire will get you when you...
How would it get me if I'm outside of Natland? Uncle Glasses isn't from here, you know. Unlike you.
Huh?
Wait. All right, kiddos. I'm a man of my word. 2 of my friends are on their way here, and, yeah, they'll work them like dogs. Okay? That's what they're here for. Don't go easy on them just for my sake.
Really?
We met at the foot of this cliff, so beneath the peaks.
Seriously?
If you don't believe me, turn around and see for yourselves.
Huh? Where? Oh, wait! Uncle Sonka! Yeah, definitely a fishy character. It sounds like he was digging for info about the ancient names.
Yeah, And not only that, but he betrayed us.
All he got out of us was some stories, though. What's the worst that could happen? Traveler, maybe we should go tell Kenichi about this. A house says... Huh? You know Kenichi? Not very well, but we have met him before, and...
Aw, man, I'm so jealous. I never even spoken to him. He's so cool. He's the sort...
Me neither. I don't think my dad really likes him, though. He always tells me to stay away from him. Probably because of that little creep he always hangs out with. He's Oh, the creep who calls himself Kahul Ahau? Yeah, we've had the... pleasure of meeting... Exactly. I don't know why Kenichi partnered up with him. Why didn't he pick me instead?
Uh-oh. Huni, look how late it is. We've been out way too...
Oh, yikes. You're right. If there's anything you...
We gotta run. Bye for now.
Nah, tinggal satu quest lagi.
Here you are.
What were you thinking, going out by yourself? Don't you know how
It's okay. Toba helped me. And we met some kind strangers who helped...
Kind strangers? What made you so sure they were so kind, huh? Oh, I suppose they had kind strangers...
yeah, actually...
Don't talk back to me. The Mountain King problem still hasn't been solved. What would I do if I lost you too? No?
They were good people, Dad. Dinner or no dinner. Hello again, Huni. It's Miss Paimon and Miss Traveler! Dad, it's them! They're the ones who helped me!
Oh, so you're the kind stranger. I'm Trinidad. Apparently, you helped my daughter today, so if there's anything you need, just ask. As an elder of the Scion... Now, I trust that you're sensible people who know better than to take advantage of their host's generosity.
Yep, just helping a neighbor. We're not looking...
Oh? Well.
Dad, please! They're not bad people! They've eaten at the same table with Kenichi before!
Kenichi? Wait! I heard that two mysterious travelers from afar showed up at the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. Are they... you?
And Paimon's the other!
I do apologize. A lot's been going on in our tribe lately, and I suppose the pressure must be getting to me. I can't believe I was so rude to you. I feel ashamed.
Oh, now we're talking. Seriously, though, don't worry about it. Already forgotten. We're just happy to see Huni got...
Oh, you just arrived, I take it, and it would be my honor to give you a hero's welcome tonight.
Careful now, that's quite an about-face. We've heard that kind of thing can lead to spontaneous combustion around these parts.
My dear traveler, you are very perceptive indeed. Go inside now, Huni. Dad's got some important...
Okay. Look after Miss Traveler and Miss... Well, we'll hear you out, but we can't make any promises.
Well, this is a matter of utmost importance. For many years, our tribe has celebrated the Turnfire Night. It is a traditional ceremony among the scions of the canopy in which we remember our ancestor, Burkina, and his companion, Kangamato, the Mountain King. Burkina was a hero who bore the ancient name Malipo, and Kangamato was a powerful Yumkasor warrior. Together, they fought against the Abyss. They were victorious, but it came at a great cost. Burkina paid with his life. The Mountain King survived, but was contaminated by the Abyss. Normally, Yumkasors never live longer than a century. It is possible that the Abyssal power is responsible for his unnaturally long life. Oh, that's right. The Mountain King is a living symbol of our glory, but even this glory comes at a price. The abyssal power inside him is highly sensitive, and when it is disturbed, he awakens and flies into a blind rage. So, besides the ceremony, another important part of Turnfire Night each year is cleansing the abyssal power inside the Mountain King, so that he... However, Abyss-related incidents have been on the rise in that land lately, as I'm sure you're both aware. Only 5 months have passed since the last Turnfire Night, and he's already showing signs of instability.
Has he woken up again?
He has. We managed to contain the situation by performing a makeshift ceremony right away, but it was a close call. He could reawaken at any moment. Also, he attacked and wounded my companion, Nana, during the ceremony. She became contaminated by the abyss.
We heard. Such a tragedy. We're really sorry for your...
Yes, and Nana wasn't the first. Anyway, right now we're preparing for an exceptional Turnfire Night ceremony, and we need to find a suitable flame bearer. From what I've heard about your adventures, I believe... Of course. Plus, he's a bona fide hero who inherited the Malipo name.
Oh, you mean
Yes, he's the one. A hero, worth his weight in gold. And unfortunately for us, he's all too aware of that. No prizes for guessing what he said when I... An exceptional ceremony? Oh, I'll have to charge an exceptional prize. I swear, no other concept exists in that boy's brain. I'm not the one to usually talk about people behind their backs, but I'm convinced the Wyab got hit on the head and took a wrong turn the day it chose to give that ancient name to him. I mean, have you ever heard of a hero whose mantra is, "What's your asking price?"
Wani Piro.
Oh, and don't get me started on that insufferable Ahau he hangs around with. Thinks he's God's gift to mankind. Pompous fool.
Yeah, Paimon has to agree on that last part.
Anyway, the fact is, the ceremony can just as easily be done without him as long as we can find someone else. And besides, you two seem like much better candidates. Well, there's only a few days left before the ceremony. We can't afford to waste... Wonderful! I can't thank you enough. Come with me to the other side of the mountain.
Achoo! Curses! Who dares insult the great Kahul Ahau behind...
Oh, great Kahul Ahau, bless you.
Shut your filthy mouth, worm of the abyss! Your putrid words defile the air.
Speaking as a member of the Abyss Order, that's music to my ears. Exactly the kind of reaction we're going for. But on a personal level, I gotta say, it's pretty...
Ugh,
Never have we heard such brazen blustering from someone who is inches from death. Up yours, Four Eyes.
Okay, well, that I am at a loss to explain. How do I manage to stay so chirpy and cheerful? I can only guess it's some kind, but I digress. Mr. Kinich, I admit it, you, sir, are a legendary hunter. Still, the only reason you caught me is that I was reluctant to run away. You see, I'm very interested in the lore of your tribe.
Kay?
Is that it? Kay? Aren't you intrigued to know what it is about you guys that prompted a visit from the abyss?
Oh, shit.
It's the extreme sports! The other day, I narrowly avoided getting hit by a very brave soul who just leaped off a cliff. I think you call it bungee jumping? Anyway, I was very impressed. Look, I even did a painting inspired by the bravery and freedom of the scions of the canopy.
You scum-sucking swine! I swear, if you go bungee jumping, it'll be head first off the tallest cliff with a band of...
You say that, but I get the sense that Mr. Kinich isn't planning to take my life. I've heard that the most important thing in human relationships is to respect...
Or, you could tell me what it is you're
What?
And then I'll name my price.
Yang ada duitan.
Wicker.
The abyss contamination is back. No surprise. See those torches over there? Those are the Sacred Flame offshoots that we requested from the Stadium of the Sacred Flame.
Are you saying that the Sacred Flame and the Turnfire are...
Well, for ceremonial purposes, at least. Sending someone to the Night Kingdom to retrieve the legendary Turnfire isn't exactly an option. More to the point, though.
Gotcha! So basic...
Well, that's one part of it, yes. But the complete ceremony... First, the Flame Bearer must collect a kindling of the sacred flame from the starting point, then use a grappling hook. Then, they must go down into the canyon, all the way into the cave where the Mountain King slumps. The most skilled flame bearers can accomplish all of this without touching the ground once. As much as I hate to admit it, Kinich is capable of this.
Wow! He can do all that flying without ever falling to the ground? Well, of course Paimon can. It'd be much harder for you guys.
Well, don't worry. It's not a
Aku kan bisa
requirement of the ceremony.
terbang.
The flame bearer must always keep moving forward. You can't skip a pillar, then come back to it after lighting the next one. To do so would be to disregard.
So, what actually happens if you do turn back?
If you're not careful, you might get burned.
What about today then? Does the same rule apply?
Oh no, don't worry. Today is just a practice. The order doesn't matter. You just need to take the sacred flame, cleanse the filth, then go light all the braziers. Are you ready? I'll repeat all the key points again. Gather the kindling, cleanse the filth, and light all the braziers.
Alright, let's use this kindling to complete our mission. There's abyssal filth over there. Let's burn it away with the sacred flame.
HP-nya di dalam. Rudy, halo. Entah bagaimana lagi cara gue lagi HP. The fuck?
That should be all the braziers. Let's regroup with Trinidad.
I knew I was right about you. You have outperformed all of the other previous camp. If there was an ancient name for outstanding flame bearers, I'm sure the Wyab would consider you for the...
Yeah! Oh, you mean they've still got to sign off on it?
Some of them are still hoping we can come to an agreement with Kanich, but that's only because they haven't seen you. Still, I'm the one responsible for securing a flame bearer, and my recommendation...
Just for
See that place over there? There was a time, before the age of Burkina and the Mountain King, when we, Scions of the Canopy, called that our home. After a period of upheaval, our ancestors were... If we failed to keep the threat posed... So, to answer your question...
Fair enough.
I'll need you to drop by my place at some point before the ceremony, if that's all.
Okay, see you later.
You have my gratitude.
We've helped out with a lot of other local festivals before, but this one...
Ada nyesek juga sih main di HP. Bagian enggak suka main di HP itu saat cutscene, jadi bakal patah-patah. Tidak kuat bos.
Traveler? Paimon?
Kanich! Fancy meeting you here. We've actually been looking for you.
I'll get straight to the point. I hear you accepted a proposal from Elder Trinidad.
Oh, the, Turnfire Knight, you mean. You were still his first choice. It's just... Oh, jeez.
Chill, it's cool. I only mention it because there's something you should know. And I suspect Elder Trinidad hasn't been completely forthcoming with you. His true intention is to resolve the
Once and for all? You mean this'll be the last turn?
That's right. He wants to use you to send the Mountain King to the Night Kingdom.
To the Night Kingdom?
to his death.
Whoa, are you serious right now? You shouldn't go blurting out accusations.
Too blunt? Okay. I'll phrase it more gently. There is potentially a possibility that Elder Trinidad may be hoping that during the course of the ceremony, you kill the Mountain King dead.
But that's ridiculous! He told us the Mountain King is a living symbol of your tribe's glory!
And that glory comes at a price.
Oh, that's right. The Mountain King is a living symbol of our glory, but even this glory comes at a price. Ah, yes, and Nana wasn't the first.
She likely won't be the last to lose her life either.
Still, is killing the Mountain King really the only way? It seems so—
The Mountain King is a unique case when it comes to abyssal contamination. It's eaten away at him for so long that it has consumed him entirely, and the damage is irreversible. That evil power has both driven him insane and kept him alive over the centuries. So, to look at it one way, once it's completely purged from his body, the Mountain King will finally— In past ceremonies, we've only purged around half of the abyssal power. This was to strike a balance. To keep him alive, but also keep him asleep.
Trinidad didn't say anything about how much power he wants.
Then it sounds like you'll know for sure soon enough.
If he really asks us to kill the Mountain King, what should we do?
I know this must come as quite a shock, so I suggest you act like you didn't hear anything for now. But would you have time to visit the chief after your meeting with Elder Trinidad? I'd like to make a deal with you.
What kind of deal?
One that comes at a very reasonable price. I'm sure you have plenty of other questions, but Good.
Ah, mighty Outlanders, you have returned. Did you have a good rest?
It was—
Glad to hear it. Things are progressing very smoothly on my end. Many of the elders have heard of your heroic deeds, including the chief. They all speak very favorably of you. There are still those who insist that the ceremony should be performed by the bearer of the Malipo name. But they're just stuck in the past. We need to move with the times.
Plus, Kanish doesn't want to do it anyway.
Exactly. So, now, it's time for us to— We covered the fire lighting part of the proceedings yesterday. The next part is the pure— It's quite simple. You just need to use the sacred flame. We've done it plenty of times before, and it's all. One point I'd like to stress, though, is that you need to burn away as much of the abyssal energy as you possibly can. The more we dispel—
Asleep, huh?
Precisely. In previous years, the flame bearer has often been unable to dispel a sufficient amount of abyssal energy. But I understand that you have a lot of experience fighting it. With your help, I'm up.
Traveler?
So this doesn't faze you at all, huh? You clearly have a lot of confidence in yourself. That's all you really need to know? In the meantime, feel free. And if you wouldn't mind helping them out with a few errands here and there.
So now we have extra errands to run?
Just a humble suggestion. I'll be sticking around for the next few.
Seems like Kanish was right. We should go meet—
Nih, gua sini nih. Si Jomat ya gua masih di rumah anjir.
Wait. Huh?
Gua snatlan ini.
Emotional support.
Whatever.
Huh, you're here.
Kanish! Elder Trinidad said that—
I can tell. It's written on your face.
Is that the traveler in Paimon? Forgive me for not being there to welcome you on your arrival.
Hello, Chief Waina.
I only heard the news from Trinidad yesterday, so I asked Kanish to invite you over for a quick chat. I believe Kanish has already filled you in, so I'll get straight to the point. Firstly, I fully endorse your appointment as flame bearers for the upcoming Turnfire Night.
Entahlah. Kayaknya gue bakal nge-quest ini sampai habis. Itu sudah.
However, every child of our tribe grows up hearing the tales of our heroes. From Yupanqui the Firebringer to Burkina, this is our history and our heritage, the source of our pride, and the center of... To kill the Mountain King would be to destroy our spirit. I would never be able to face our... Nana's death was a great tragedy, and I do not... My honored guests, perhaps there is. But despite all our attempts to contain the situation over the years, we've not found it. Right now, I should like to... I understand. There are still 3 days...
So, Kenichi, earlier...
Let's walk and talk. I'll show you around the tribe.
That works too. Paimon needs to get... Kenichi, Paimon finally understands why you turned Trinidad down. You knew what he was planning, didn't you? That's why you didn't want to be the flame...
Double-edged sword is right. But my response wasn't merely an excuse. To solve this exceptional problem, an exceptional price, I'm working on it.
Really? Well, come on.
In a moment. Didn't you have a question you were about?
Oh, yeah. What was it again?
I agree that he has a problem. He needs discipline.
You got him a teacher? Anyway, moving on. When we ran into a house, he said you two were...
Yes, that's the... I'm a Saurian hunter, but I occasionally hunt the Abyss, too. One time I was pursuing some purple demonic dogs when I accidentally entered a hidden space. I did some research after the fact. Apparently they're known as beastly rifts, and there are many of them of all different sizes. So, if we can locate one of these beastly rifts, clear the monsters out, and move the Mountain King inside, he'd be able to continue living. But with...
Whoa, that sounds kinda crazy.
It's not without its risks, of course. There's a lot of unknowns in the equation. For instance, for all we know, a prolonged period inside the rift could make the Mountain King's... Still, we desperately need something like this, even just as a temporary measure. You've seen the conflict the issue is causing in our tribe for your... The chief is adamant about keeping the Mountain King alive. Whatever...
Paimon can understand. It's less about the Mountain King and more about preserving your culture and heritage.
Yes, but on the flip side, you've got people like Elder Trinidad, who is more concerned about... And he has every right to take that view. No one can seriously tell them that's a fair trade.
You're right. There's no easy answers here. Because at least in our experience, the dogs open the rifts when they want to attack us, not the other way around.
I think I know a way. You have any better ideas?
Not at the moment. After all,
If it doesn't end well, the Mountain King's erratic outbursts have brought tensions within the...
Alright, so...
All I need you to do... I'm getting harassed on a daily basis by people if you help me out...
Ooh, what kind?
Something well worth your while, I'd say. Just keep doing what you've been doing. That way, then, when the day of the...
Still sounds pretty cool. And even if...
At least the two... The tribe needs leaders like them far more than us. Can I take that to me?
For sure.
Great. Well, for the next couple of days, please spend some time among the tribe and lend a hand wherever you can. Good luck to us both.